Hi, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Louise, and today I don't know what kind of makeup look I'm going to do. I'm thinking something a little bit soft glam, but we're going out. So to start off, I'm going to start off with my base. I'm going to do, well, I've prepped my skin with my skincare, and I'm going to, I should have got a pair of scissors with me. Oh, can I nail clip this off? I've got a tag on my wee hair clip. So I am going to start off with my foundation. I am going to go, will I go with a Luminous Silk? Yeah, I'm going to go with a Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk foundation. This is in the shade 6. I love this, and I feel like if you're somebody who's a wee bit more kind of lighter to medium coverage, this is the foundation for you. I'm just going to pop a little bit on the back of my hand. And I'm using the PC19, this is the Peaches and Cream brush set, and I'm just going to buff this into my skin. I love this foundation, it is so nice. It's just a nice coverage. I had such a good week last week. I've been getting new ceiling tiles put into the salon. It's not completely finished because we ran out of ceiling tiles. So that'll get finished this weekend. I finished the book Good Life's Good Vibe. Honestly, if you've not read it. If you're into, you know, positive mindset, that kind of thing, you'll like it. I've read The Secret before, and I feel like The Secret can be quite hard to follow, whereas this one kind of simplifies it. It's a lot easier to read. Yeah, I feel like everything just kind of clicked into place. I also had a really good week working, obviously, with the new ceiling in place, and then a friend who I used to work with came into the salon. I hadn't seen her in ages, and told me when was I going to put my next YouTube video up, that she's waiting. So hi Jen, I am listening to you. So there we go, and I better say, like the same Andrew kept telling me, like when you put another YouTube video up, so I know he'll watch this, so here you go, in it. Okay, get over here. Okay. Concealer. I'm going to use the Laura Mercier concealer. I'm really liking this. So I'm going to use two different shades. I'm going to use the shades 1N and the shade 2W. So the lighter shade is 1N, and I'm going to only place that right in my inner corner right here. And this is just because I really want to brighten up this inner corner area. It's quite good for if you want to look more awake and just a brighter eye. And then the 2W in the outer part of my eye and the centre. And then I'm going to take it down the nose, sides of my nose. A bit of redness at the sides of my nose sometimes. I'm going to let that concealer, my face, kind of sit there for a wee bit because I want it to get a little bit more tacky. I feel like when you do that you get a little more fuller coverage. So I'm going to go in and mark where I want my contour. So I'm using the nude sticks. This is in the shade Bondi Bay. Just in my cheekbones. Sculpt this face out. I'm going to pop it up in my hairline and then into this part here because I want to really like kind of give the illusion of my hair, like, you know, when you pull your hair tight and you get that kind of cinched back look. This is what I'm trying to create with my contour. And then along the jawline and up, just to kind of sharpen it. And the same here. And then if you're somebody who wants to kind of make their lips look a little bit plumper, you can take it underneath the lip and it just creates a wee bit of a shadow. And then I'm going to do a nose contour. I don't know why I'm sitting with my hand like this. I'm holding something. So I'm going to blend out my concealer now. I'm going to start off with the lighter part in the inner corner. I'm going to kind of bring that up to the top lid slightly just so I'm getting this whole inner section here because that's where I want it to be bright. And then I'm going to go around and do the same on this side because I don't want any of the darker product off. And then I'm going to go on to do this section here. And then bring it on. I like using my concealers as an eyeshadow base. I feel like concealer works really well for an eyeshadow base. I used to use eyeshadow primers and I've honestly not used them in a few years because I just found that I got the same results with using a concealer. For the contour areas, I'm just going to take a kind of flat type of kabuki style brush. And I like to switch to another blend of this part. Again, I'm doing that with my hand, just pressing it randomly. So for my eyelids, because I don't want it to get creasing, I'm just going to smooth out over the eyelid and then I'm going to set that in place because then I'm going to start doing my eyeshadow. I'm going to just set it with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish. And I'm taking the PC03 brush to set. I love this brush for setting powders. Shadow palette, I want this one, I want this one. I think I'm going to use the Zoeva Caramel, that's what it's called, the Caramel Melange palette. It looks like this, and I think I might use, yeah, I'm going to use one of the shades, the shimmer shades from the Narcissus. This is the Wanted, it's like a wee mini palette. Such a pretty palette. And then this is the Zoeva palette. So I'm going to get the little brush. So this is the Peaches and Cream PC10 brush. I'm going to go in with the shade Universal Delight first. And I'm just going to pop that on this look. This is just going to be a little light dust of this. And then I'm going to go in with the Start Soft shade, which is this one here, I don't know if you can see that. And I'm going to go right into the socket now, so I'm going to be more precise with this one. And I'm just using nice little circular motions. When I'm moving in the way, I roll the brush inwards towards the eye. When I'm going out, I turn it that way. And I just like to keep a nice light hand with it, and then I'm just kind of bringing it down towards that lash line just so it connects. Forward and connect it to the lash line. I just like to kind of take my time and build my transition shades. So this I need a little bit more. So I'm happy with that transition shade, and now I'm going to go in with something that's going to define the crease a little bit more. So I'm going to go in with this little kind of matte brown colour that's in this palette, and I'm taking it on the PC37 brush, which is a little bit more defined and dense, and I'm just concentrating that right into the socket. This is just going to add more depth into the socket. It's really going to open the eyes up more. And then bringing it down and connecting it to that lash line, and just build it up as you go to the intensity that you want. Why doesn't it like you anymore? Should you be in closer for this? I just realised that you were quite far away for this, so hopefully you'll be able to see this better. So just pop this darker shade right along in the crease of the eye, and then I'll do the same with the other eye and just build it up to how I want. Quite a good idea if you've got hooded eye and don't know where your crease is if you look down at a mirror and you can kind of see, or you can look up and then see where your eye opens. If you hold your mirror up like this, and when your eye opens, pop your brush and then close your eye, and that's where your crease is. I keep going to put my hand there and I don't know why I'm doing it. I'm going to go back with the brush that we used, the previous shadow from the Zoeva palette, and just the edging. I'm just going to with a very light hand buff the edging of my shadows. And it just helps blend that nice and seamless in. Good tip for light application: if you hold your brush up at the top here, then that actually apply a lighter pressure, whereas if you hold down here, those are heavier pressure. And just nice and lightly diffuses that shadow out. I keep biting my lips now, so I'm just driving my nuts. Do you know what I need to get? I need to get that Too Faced, the lip injection lip gloss. So I was using that, obviously I got it because it was a pumpkin lip gloss. I found it very hydrating, and not once did my lips like get chapped or anything like that. Ran out of it, but bought it again, and so yeah, I need that. Yeah, this is like, tell me you're Scottish without actually saying you're Scottish. Yeah, I'm going to use, this is a Zoeva brush. Can't tell you what one it is, it's been that well used. The brightens things up a bit, but it just looks like that. Just a little flat brush, but slightly fluffy. So I'm going to go in with this shape and palette. I'm just going to pop this. I'm going to use a patting motion, because what I find is when you do a swiping motion with glitters, you're more likely to get fallout. So if you do a patting motion, and then once it's on, you can start lightly dusting it to where you want. So I've took this quite high up. Not gonna lie, it wasn't my intention, but just going to roll with it, because sometimes I feel like things happen for a reason. Yeah, so if you're into the whole positive mindset thing, definitely give Good Vibes, Good Life a read. I've gave that book alone, I've gave my copy of that book to Zoe. She's reading it now. If you don't know who Zoe is, Zoe works with me and is a good friend of mine. I feel like I mention her a few times in the videos, and unless like you come to the salon or you know me personally, you won't know who Zoe is. I keep saying that. I don't know that she'll come on. Like I've said to her, I might do her makeup like a bridal look on her. But Gemma, my friend Gemma, she's going to come on and do a couple of videos with me, makeup related ones that should be a bit fun, and hopefully that'll be very soon, because we're planning it. She's actually came up with some really good ideas, I'm not going to say. So I like that, and I think what I'm going to do is quite a nice dark smoke underneath, maybe, possibly, don't know. I don't know. I'm actually going to go in, I think, with my full of bronzer in the shade Caramel and put it under my crease. I just really like the way this goes under my crease, and I feel like this needs this tone in it. And I quite like, see if you use this for your transition shade, if you're using browns obviously, and then like just with that tone being at the back there, I feel like if you're using it on your face, it just kind of blends in with your face. I really like the idea of using whatever type of bronzer somewhere in my eye. I feel like it just pulls the look in. It's just that good. So I'm just going to take that same PC10 brush and pop this, and I'm just going to start dusting this in my crease a little bit. Completely backwards way of doing it, but I've just decided that I feel like it's missing this kind of tone. So we'll see how this works out. I have got my mirror sitting far too far away from me. My eyesight's not that good. Yeah, so if you like what I was saying about that book, so if you like that kind of thing, definitely read that book. The other thing is podcast. Is it Miracle Mindset? It's two girls from down south do it. So good. But Jessie Evans, she's a makeup artist on Instagram. Brilliant. And she's into the whole positive mindset, and there's an interview with her from last week that went up. Watch it, it's like an hour long. But oh my god, like it literally will put you in such a good mood. And just she talks about affirmations, journaling, like loads of different things, and just like talks about her story and like how she grew her Instagram and how she grew like mood boards. Is it mood boards? She, what do you call it? Is that a mood board that you call it? I know it was a mood board that we call it when I done interior design. When I done interior design, it was a mood board that we called it. But is it a mood board for vision board? It's not a mood board, it's a vision board. It's a vision board. I knew that was wrong. I was like, that's not right. Right, okay, moving on. A vision board, she used vision boards and just goes into all that. It's just really inspiring, and if you're somebody who's working towards a goal, your goal could be completely anything. You know, it could be work related, it could be, you know, health, anything. Like if you even just want to change like your mindset to a healthier mindset, definitely go give that a listen, read that book, honestly. Another one that I love is Tony Robbins, and it was Jen who I was saying who came in to see me that I hadn't seen in ages. She was the one who put me on to Tony Robbins, and I swear I watched the I'm Not Your Guru, I think it's still on Netflix. I swear that changed my life. Like it literally did. It totally changed my thinking. And there's one of my clients, Amy, I think, she told me about a book, and it was more about self-awareness, and I can't remember the name of it, so I'm going to ask her and I'm going to write it down, because I really want to buy it, because I just love stuff like that. Honestly, I just feel like it makes such a difference to like your thinking and just having a positive environment. Like honestly, I'm going to use this little brush. So this is a PC47 brush. It's a really nice thin buffing brush. I love this for under the eyes, and I'm going to use this first of all, do it underneath my eyes, and then I'm going to go into something darker. But yeah, all that kind of thing. Let it just put you in such a good mood. Actually, am I going to go into this palette? Am I don't know. Yeah, I'm going into my NARS Afterglow palette, and I'm going to take this dark shade right here, and I'm just going to put this one nice and gently close to the eyelid. We're going to really smoke out, darken up the under eye area and keep the top eye kind of soft. This is what I'm thinking anyway. What do you think? So I'm so excited, right, because if you've not watched Handmaid's Tale, you have to watch it. Like, it's really, really good. So it's on Amazon Prime. And there's new episodes of the new season. Season 4 starts from shoot this week. Because it started over in the States last week, I think. And it's meant to be amazing. So, like the new season is. The seasons before are so good. You might you might read up on it and think, that's not for me, because when I first seen it on Netflix, I think it was at the time, I was like, that's not my thing. And then it was somebody, I think it was my auntie, my uncle, recommended it, and then we watched the first episode, and then by the end of the first episode I was like, so like, it took me a wee bit to get into it, but by the end of it I was like, this is going to be good. And then the more and more you watch it, as the episodes go on, you just get, honestly, it is so good. But yeah, definitely give that a go. I'm just going to take this dark shade and I'm just taking it along the lash line. I'm just wanting to kind of connect a little bit this up to the top. I'm not wanting it actually in the crease. So what I'm going to do is I'm taking it up as if it was like an eyeliner. And I'm just keeping it in this outer corner here and just blowing it out into there, just so it kind of smokes it and just kind of brings it into the top. And again, I just keep a light hand when I do this. Let's go. So now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go in with some eyeliner to my bottom lash line just now. I'm going to go in with, this is the Bare Minerals, the Clock Waterproof Eyeliner. And this has got like a little bit of glitter in it, which I quite like. Or do I want a matte? No, I'm going to go in with this. And I'm just going to pop it right in my waterline. I don't often pop eyeliner in my waterline just because I feel like it kind of closes your eye, like your eye up, and I quite like my eyes to look more open and bigger. But sometimes I feel like for if you really want to kind of smoke out the bottom line, it looks quite nice. Like for a night out, it looks kind of sultry, you know. So once I've got it in the waterline, I'm going to bring it out because I don't want it just to be in there. I want it to come onto the bottom lash line. So I'm just going right in where the lashes are. When I get to the outer corner, I'm just actually going to take my wee pencil and I'm just going to do a little kind of, not a flick, but a little bit of a flick, if you know what I mean. I'm just actually taking it and just pulling it out a little bit because I am going to put eyeliner on just so that then that will connect down with the eyeliner that way on my top lash line. I'm just going to take a little pencil brush and I'm just going to go right in where that black liner is and just kind of going to smudge it out a little bit. No! Fall out from that there. Whoa! And then I'm going to go back in with that PC47 brush and that brown shade, and I'm just going to go back in and just kind of buff that into there. Wow. So I left my Peaches and Cream eyeliner brush, which is amazing. I thought I'd got two of them. Literally not. I need to buy more than that one then. I'm sure, what I do. Peaches and Cane brushes, by the way, the best. So I'm just taking, this is a wee Maybelline pencil, it's just a wee flat brush, and I'm using the Inglot gel liner. And then I always like taking it on the back of my hand, this is such a good eyeliner. And I'm just going to sketch out along the top lash line. Keeping it nice and thin, nothing too thick. I add a little bit of definition to the top here. I'm going to take in my PC37 brush. I'm just going to blend out those edges. Pop a little bit more concealer just on that underneath, just for any fallout that maybe came out, just to get rid of that. And just blend that out on underneath. When you set it with the Blood Mercy Secret Brightening Powder. And then I'm going to set the rest of my face. I'm going to set it with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder. In between my eyebrows, around the mouth, bronzer. I'm going to use my NYX micro brow pencil, and I'm just going to fill in my eyebrows. I'm going to go off camera and finish my lashes. Let me have lashes on. Right, and I'm going to fix my contour because I'm not loving this situation. I actually put out instead with my trusty LA Girl concealer. I'm going to go in with just a little bit of this, just because I feel like with my nude sticks one that I use in it, that's not my usual brush that I use. I just feel like if I ever buffed it, I really like it too. Yeah, I'm going to put a little bit of this down my nose. Taking the Benefit Hoola in the shade Caramel. I did use Pillow Talk. I'm not going to use it, but I'm going to use a corally colour I feel like for this. So that's what I'm vibing. So I'm using this Benefit one. This I've had for years. I'm pretty sure I bought this when I turned 21. Oh. Still going strong. Probably should play that now. Go for highlight now. I'm going to go for my Becca highlight, and this is in the shade Opal. I absolutely love this highlight. And I'm taking the PC17 brush. This is such a nice brush for highlighting. I'm going to put mascara on the bottom lashes. That's my mascara right there. So I'm going to do the lip finish, the lip liner Whirl from MAC. And they're so noisy up there. Gemma, what are you doing up there? Tell me. Okay, so that's my lips lined, and I like to fill it and slightly onto the lip line, just have a little bit of shading. Also by doing that it helps the lip colour to last a bit longer. I'm going for, I think I would just go for Velvet Teddy. I feel like Velvet Teddy. And then spray the face. Wait, I'm going to actually fix my eyebrows because they're not what I want. So I'm taking the Benefit Give Me Brow, and I'm just going to comb my hair. I'm going to go in with my HD brow pencil. This is a Brow Define, and this is in the shade of Fuck's Sake. And I'm just going to, because I just decided I want a wee bit more Brow Defined brow. Yeah. And I'm going to do a little break. Okay, set my face. That is the finished look. So this is the finished makeup look. I hope you found this useful or helpful, and hopefully you enjoyed this kind of chit chat, get ready with me style of video. I will list all the products down in the description bar with links to the products and my discount code for Look Fantastic. My discount code for Look Fantastic will also be down in the description box as well. And I think that's everything. So thank you so much for watching. If you've made it all the way to the end, then you're amazing. Thank you. And if you don't follow me on Instagram, please do go follow me on it. It's iMakeupGlasgow. I'll put on the screen. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I will see you in my next video. Bye! Mum's watching, not in help. Brows.